Hey everybody, good morning. It's bright and early. It's about 6:15, 6:20 a.m. on Saturday. I'm off for another adventure. This time I'm going to Tofino, British Columbia. I've got my bus tickets here. There's about 18 tickets because there's all these like transfers, including ferries and all that stuff. My bus leaves in about just under an hour, so I just called the taxi, waiting for the taxi to get here. I'm going to spend one night in the town itself, and then tonight actually I'm taking another boat, like a water taxi, across to a second island called Vargas Island. And there are wolves on this island. I've never seen wolves in the wild before, so that's going to be interesting. I've got a buddy who's out there already. He's been there for 2 or 3 nights, and it's been raining pretty solid there. I think we're going to get a break in the weather tonight. It's looking fairly clear in the sky there, although the weather's different out there than it is here. But I think that I might catch sunshine for the time that I'm there. I'm only out there for 2 nights, coming back Monday, got to work Tuesday. I'm in the park across from the bus station, which is right over there. It's pretty cool. Every city seems to have one of these like older, this probably is not even that old, but old bus or train stations. So from here you can get trains to the United States, Canada, and also buses, the greyhound buses that go everywhere, including to Tofino. I'm out here now at Horseshoe Bay. Just waiting for the ferry to come. It's still bright and early. It's just before 8 o'clock, I think. You can see in the distance there's some mountains. I love taking the ferries. I'll definitely show you a little bit of that once we get on board. Hey, what's up? I'm here on the Vargas Island. Got here probably about an hour ago. Went out for a swim in the beautiful Pacific Ocean. This is the first time I've really been swimming in the ocean since I got back from Mexico. And that's what it feels like to me right now. This beach is amazing. It rivals pretty much anything I've ever seen in terms of beaches. Like, I guess I've been to Florida, I've been to Mexico, been to a bunch of places in Canada. Yeah, this place is amazing. You can see up in the distance there that there are mountains. There's some more stuff there as you look out. So when you're in the water, which I just was, you can sort of see all this stuff around you. It's really amazing. I guess we're kind of in like a bay here, and it's partially sheltered, like there's some sort of an island or something out there. So the waves are not huge here. Like I don't think people would come here surfing, but there are waves. Like it is really nice. They said that there are wolves on the island. Like lots of people have seen them before. There's actually been like a wolf attack before. I forget what year it was, but I think it might have been back in 2007, so maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Some guy got attacked by a wolf. I guess the wolves were sort of starving because it is sort of a limited ecosystem. I'm not really sure how much they have to hunt here. I know that like seal carcasses and that sort of thing wash up on the shore, and that gives them a bit of sustenance, but beyond that I'm not really sure what it is they eat. I guess they find enough stuff to survive, but there's times during a season, or perhaps, you know, some seasons are worse than others, that they just become crazy and they'll attack pretty much anything that they see. They warn you not to bring dogs to the island because that provokes the wolves. Obviously you have to be careful with your food and that sort of thing. And surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, depending how you feel about human nature, but people brought a dog with them. When I got off the boat, I saw this, like, it looked like a wolf on the shore, and I asked my friend and I asked the guy on the boat, is that a wolf? And they weren't sure initially, but it turned out to be like somebody's dog. And it says right on the camp website, like, don't bring dogs, and there you go, somebody did. What else? Oh yeah, so another thing I was thinking about as I like chilled out on the beach is just like how people can be drawn to places like this. Like this is just nature, but it's fairly close to a town. Like it's probably about a half an hour boat ride. But when I was down in Mexico, I went to like these small kind of like beach towns. Like one particular comes to mind called Puerto Escondido, and I think that means like the lost port or something like that. And yeah, we stayed in like a little hostel there, which was actually not very nice, but it had a restaurant attached to it, which is like an Italian restaurant. The guy was Italian, and I guess he'd moved out there, or he visited or something like 30 years ago, and you know, he decided he loved it there. He bought a hostel somehow or other, or a hotel, and he's been there ever since. And that's his life. You know, like he's got his family there, and it's just amazing how people can start out as travelers, find something like this that they just think is like the most beautiful thing in the world, and then they just don't want to leave, you know. Or I'm sure they go back home to visit their friends and family, but this becomes their life, and I could definitely see how that could happen, you know. And another thing that I think is amazing about where I am and, you know, just the conditions, is this place gets so much rain. Like it might not look like it right now. It's got like, you know, there's some clouds up there, but it's not going to rain tonight, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this place gets so much rain. Tofino area, I looked it up on Wikipedia, it gets like over 330 centimeters of rain per year. And I don't even know, that's like 10 feet of rain. That's over 10 feet of rain. That's more than Vancouver, like a lot more. And that's a lot more than pretty much anywhere I've ever heard of before. So to be here in such an amazingly beautiful place, which doesn't change when it rains, but it's made so much more enjoyable to be here when it's not raining and when it's sunny out. I'm walking around right now like in my, you know, in my shorts and my, you know, bare top. It's like being at the beach in Mexico or something like that. So I'm just walking down the beach now. My buddy's sitting over there. He was just in he bought like, I forget what it's called, but like a boogie board or something like that maybe. I tried it out. Like you're supposed to kind of like lay down on it and catch the wave. It's pretty fun.